What's up, y'all? Whoa! What the heck? Alright. Stop playing around. Let's get serious. What is going on, my peoples? Are you streaming tonight? What's up? This mic is dusty as hell. What's going on? Might be time to invest in a duster. I ain't gonna hold you. Alright. I'm not gonna waste no time. Let's get straight into it. I got a lot of articles to read from. I'm gonna skim over stuff. I'm not gonna like read wholeheartedly through them. It's just a catch up because we haven't had a podcast episode in a while, so give or take. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. There we go. All right. Okie dokie, let's get into it. I'm gonna turn this down just a tad bit. I'm actually gonna find. I'm gonna find better music. Hold on. All right. Okay. First article of the day. Assassin's Creed Hex loses 50 developers as game targets 2027 release. That does not sound pleasing. Doesn't sound like good news, so eesh. Approximately 50 developers working on Assassin's Creed Hex has been taken off the project as the new Assassin's Creed leadership team makes changes. This decision to scale back 50 developers on Assassin's Creed Hex came last week, just a couple of days after the announcement that an unannounced project named Altera has also been canceled. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. It's understood that 50 developers have been moved from Hex to Ubisoft's Inter-Project team, which is a home for developers who are not assigned a project at Ubisoft. According to sources familiar with the matter, members of the Inter-Project team are required to secure a project at Ubisoft within a 3-month period, or they could face redundancy. As mentioned, Jonathan. Whatever. The game overseeing the Assassin's Creed franchise early this year has decided to remove the cat companion feature from Assassin's Creed Hex. Instead, the game will take a more grounded approach to witchcraft, with the game's protagonist understanding the science of chemicals. For instance, she knows how to make a smoke bomb, which is to ordinary citizens makes it look like she can disappear. Okay, I guess that would have been cool for I guess, like, stealth. At the time of writing, Assassin's Creed Hex is penciled for a June 2027 release, but no sources speculate that the recent decision to scale back to 50 developers is an attempt to stay under budget and potentially delay the game to holiday 2027. Several more Assassin's Creed games are in development at Ubisoft, including Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced, a multiplayer game under the codename Invictus, and another remake, which is essentially the same thing. If you were hiding under a rock not too long ago, whatchamacallit was just announced. Resynced, which we will talk about later on. But yeah, so that sucks. That really sucks. How I see it, it's typical Ubisoft maneuver. It's a typical Ubisoft maneuver. they've always lost developers or just had to like restructure something and then cut something out of the game, which would make the game actually beneficial, and it's inevitable. That's that. Sega launches Sega Universe to revive classic franchises. I'll make sure my levels are good here. I think my levels are good, right? Yeah, that sounds a little bit up. I ain't gonna hold you. Hopefully that's a little bit better. Sega has implemented a new strategy to revitalize its classic properties. On April 24th, Sega launched the Sega Universe brand to push ideas built on classic content using the tagline "No Old, Stay Gold." Sega is preparing to push forward new projects based on Outrun, Streets of Rage, Nights into Dreams, Guardian Heroes, SGGG. What is SGGG? Secure Wars, and more. What is SGGG? What the heck is that? I don't know. Sega Universe is a project based on the concept of No Old, Stay Gold, which shines a light on classic titles that are still loved by fans, distinct from current titles, and aims to transcend the world of games and deliver new ways to enjoy them. As the first phase, we will develop anniversary projects that focus on titles that will celebrate their anniversaries in 2026, mainly Sonic, delivering nostalgic yet new entertainment content, the press release reads. This talks about their animated projects, but I did see a picture, and it was mainly showing like what they're trying to do. It's in Tokyo. How they used to have, I think they used to have like a Sega building. Now they're trying to do like build out throughout the whole like Shibuya Crossing. I guess that's what they were trying to achieve. Basically, they're just trying to shine on their old IPs that they haven't touched in a long time. So that's good, and we need more of that. We definitely need more of that. Anyway, moving on. This one, not gonna hold you. It is very, very concerning. Call of Duty movie director called war games pathetic and said playing them is weak. I don't know if this is taken out of context. This is exactly what he said, but I'm going to read it. It was recently announced that a Call of Duty movie is incoming and set to drop June 30th, 2028. It's a result of a partnership between Activision and Paramount. While we don't know how the story will unfold, it is safe bet that it will feature an all-out warfare at every moment. The movie's co-writer and co-producer and director, Peter Berg, recently came into the spotlight because of a past interview. In 2013, Berg slammed war video games, including Call of Duty, labeling them pathetic and suggesting that anyone playing them is weak. In 2013, Peter Berg certainly would not have found himself writing, producing, directing a Call of Duty movie. That's because in an old interview with Esquire, he threw immense shade at the concept of war video games. The interview was centered around Berg's insistence of showcasing masculinity in his movies, influenced heavily by his military-centric upbringing. He suggested that young men should stop playing video games and take up sports, a statement made around the time he was working on A Lone Survivor, a movie that itself could be considered a Call of Duty concept. Esquire asked Berg what he thought about war video games, and the Call of Duty movie director said, pathetic. Keyboard courage. Can't stand it. The only people that I give Call of Duty get out of jail free card is the military. They're out there serving and they're bored and they want to entertain themselves. Okay, maybe. Kids? I think it's pathetic. I think anyone that sits around playing video games for hours is weak. Get out. Do something. That's very concerning. I mean, yeah, it's like an old it's an old interview, but this is who y'all chose to direct the Call of Duty movie? A movie based on a very popular video game? Okay. When Berg was bringing Lone Survivor to life, he traveled to Iraq and aligned himself with real Navy SEALs, working to understand their training, discipline, and efforts. Little did he know, just over a decade later, he found himself pioneering the world's first Call of Duty live-action adaptation. It's not possible to know if the likes of Activision are aware of Berg's comments, but it is relatively safe assumption that his views have evolved over the last 13 years or so. This is why I say be careful what you say, and whatever I say on this channel, I stand by. And if I eventually decide to change my mind, I'm allowed to change my mind. But I won't talk so harsh about something unless I literally mean it. That's why I try to keep it a level head. I don't try to like speak out of like emotions, I guess. It's kind of hard to do that on the channel because I do speak out of emotion when I'm like making reviews or just talking like this. But yeah, to like belittle like people who are playing games. Now look at you. You're about to direct a movie that's based off a video game. It's funny how fate and reality works, huh? But for anyone who's looking forward to this movie, I will highly suggest you go in it with some caution, because that does not sound good. It sounds like... Okay, moving on. Official Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced releases July 9, 2026. The secret is no more. Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced will launch July 9th, 2026. And the confirmation came from the official Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced showcase broadcast to the world. I actually watched it. I liked it. I liked the little showcase that they had. It kind of felt like, you know, the old times, like when Ubisoft used to have like those spots at E3. That's kind of what it made me feel like, so I liked it. I'm just gonna talk about the things that were kind of announced. It doesn't include DLC or multiplayer. That seems to be the favorite sound for tonight. What's the point of doing like a remake or something like that? Unless they plan on remaking those DLCs, but then don't double charge me for a DLC that I already played in like 2014. You know? Yikes. There's a reworked Animus with new content. I will give them kudos for that. They've talked about like new content within this remake. So I think that's cool for people who haven't played it, like me. I haven't played. That's the only that's the only I think one of the Assassin's Creed games that I didn't play. The only other ones I didn't play was Shadows, Odyssey. No. Origins. I didn't play Origins. I played Odyssey. I kept skipping Assassin's Creeds. Anyway, a Tasty Collector's Edition awaits the hungriest and pirates we know. Price details 2. Albert Kimway's original voice actor is back, which I think is a W. Tailing missions have been revamped. Combat has been reworked to be more action-oriented, which how I kind of saw it kind of looks like what every current Ubisoft Assassin's Creed game looks like. So, okay. It's official. I'm not gonna watch the reveal, but yeah, July 19th. July 9th, 2026. Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced. If you are interested, go and get it. Like a DLC, we already talked about that. I don't know why I put double the whatchamacallit. Okay, canceled Last of Us Online called Best Multiplayer Game by Naughty Dog devs. That's crazy. The ex-director of the canceled Last of Us online game has revealed that former Naughty Dog colleagues still consider it the best multiplayer game. The Last of Us online game was officially canceled in 2023. The ex-director recently revealed that he is informed of the cancellation just one day before the public announcement. That's crazy. Now he has also shared that the response from his former colleagues at Naughty Dog regarding the game was very positive. Canceled Last of Us Online's director will not let any other projects suffer the same fate. Spotted by Games Radar Plus, the ex-director of the canceled Last of Us title, Vinit Agarwal, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, recently took to X, Twitter, to discuss the messages he received about the game to this day. Agarwal stated that his ex-colleagues are still messaging him talking about how amazing The Last of Us Online was going to be, still the best multiplayer game they've ever played. Agarwal added that we about to just call him Agar. I can't. Added that he will never let any of his work not see the light of day again. Developers announced in 2023 that upon bringing the title into full production, they realized how massive the scope of this project was and had to stop development. Naughty Dog was presented with two choices: either become a studio that focuses solely on live service games, or continue to focus on single-player narrative games that have defined Naughty Dog's heritage, and choose the latter. So that sucks to see, because I think like when The Last of Us, the first game, had that online feature, I think a lot of people did play it, and a lot of people were asking for it for The Last of Us Part 2. And when we heard that they were making a separate multiplayer game for the live service, I was a little weirded out that it was live service, but I thought it could be a good idea. It just sucks that, you know, it's not ever gonna happen, and now we're just sitting with the what if, unfortunately. But yeah, Last of Us Online canceled. Sucks. And you Valve reveals why a new Steam controller is launching before the Steam Machine. This is actually a good article to read, because I was actually very concerned about it too, because I was like, why is this releasing before the Steam Machine? I was kind of confused. The Steam controller is arriving before the Steam Machine because it doesn't require RAM, as Valve is already dealing with memory shortages. Valve's new Steam controller is something we have been hearing about a lot, and now we finally have a launch date. The device releases on May 4th, which is very soon. The makers of Steam Machine also recently addressed the device's development status, stating the release is close. They have now explained why one is being released after the other. Don't tease my reading, guys, I had a long day. Steam controller launches early since it doesn't require RAM. In the new interview with Polygon, Valve hardware engineer Steve Cardinale revealed why the Steam controller launched earlier. Cardinale stated that as it doesn't have RAM in it, it is not impacted by memory shortage issues, and bringing the product to their consumers will not be a complicated process. The hardware engineer added that they are ready and working to have the quantity ready for launch. However, demand may exceed expectations. I hate when they say that. Just don't release it then yet. Get that demand ready. Meet the demand before the demand gets crazy. You already said that you're going to release the Steam Machine later on, so then just don't release it before the Steam, I don't know. Unless they have a plan to restock once the Steam Machine comes out. I don't know, whatever. Steam Machine is taking the brunt of the memory shortage, while Valve revealing that it is reassessing the shipping schedule and pricing for the Steam Machine, as well as the Steam Frame VR headset. Later on, Valve released another update stating that they hope to ship in 2026, but memory shortages were presenting a serious challenge, and they would share their plans publicly when finalized. We have yet to receive a release window for the Steam Machine. In other news, Valve is not only suffering from memory issues, Xbox, whatever. Everybody's struggling because economic capitalism. But I do like the way that the controller looks. It left me questioned. I was trying to figure out why it's being released, but then I had to remember with the Steam Machine. I was like, okay, that kind of makes sense. I just don't know why you're releasing it early. If you just don't release it early, just release it with the Steam Machine. If you feel like the demand's not going to be there, if you prep enough time for the demand to be there when the Steam Machine comes out, then you won't have that problem. But whatever. Okay. But the controller like looks interesting to me because it has Hall effect. So that means no stick drift. It's kind of interesting. I'm not gonna lie. The stick drift kind of keeps me interested. So I don't know. I might buy it. I might not get it. I don't know. Whenever I feel like it. I am on my PC more than usual, so it might be a good investment. Okay. Take-Two CEO addresses Grand Theft Auto 6 price and the possibility of more LA Noire. How much would the most spectacular piece of entertainment on Earth cost? Speaking at Icon, why is it two I's? Was that a typo or is that just how they're spelled? Today, a new conference for the video game executives, Take-Two CEO Strauss Zelnick addressed the much debated question of how much GTA 6 will cost. He declined to confirm the game's price. But hinted away from the potentially super premium price point that has been floated in the past. Most likely, it's going to be $70. At worst, $80. It's not going to be that $100 like everyone's been speculating. So that makes sense. Consumers pay for the value that you bring to them, and the job is to charge way, way, way less of the value delivery, Zelnick said. How you feel about something you buy is the intersection of the thing itself and what you pay for. This is the most PR bullshit I've ever fucking heard. Consumers need to feel like the thing itself is amazing and the price they were charged was fair for what they got. Beating around the bush in its prime. He went to mention that the game's pricing was actually gotten cheaper over the years, a reference to the fact that major game releases have been priced at $60 or at most $70 for more than a decade. Go back to fucking 50, how about that? As compared to greater rates of inflation seen in a wider economy. If you look at through the lens, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But that isn't the lens through which we look. Instead, we look at how do we deliver something amazing and how do we make sure that what people pay for it feels very reasonable. Zelnick also said that he's terrified of the question of how to measure the success of GTA 6, but that he and the teams are more focused on delivering a fantastic experience than worrying about how it performs. Which is that's a good thing. I'm not gonna lie. That's a good thinking to have. What we think about is making the most spectacular piece of entertainment on Earth in history. Megan, didn't you guys already do that with GTA 5? And it's a pretty daunting challenge. If we do that, and if we're of service to our customers, then the upside will take care of itself. That said, he did follow up with a quick quip, and he does think a lot of people will be calling sick on November 19th, which is definitely going to happen. Either sick or they're going to use their vacation days ahead. I know I will. Elsewhere in the talk, Zelnick gave some slim hope for fans of LA Noire that sequel might happen one day. Broadly, we're looking at doing something different in the future with all the intellectual property. There's nothing to announce on LA Noire specifically, and if there were, it would be Rockstar announcing it, not me. But in any case, with regards to our legacy IP, the teams are always looking at what we have, and we're always thinking about it. The question is, at given time, do we have a team that's passionate on working on it? Yes, you do. You do. I'm pretty sure these dudes are really tired of working on GTA and Red Dead. They want something different. They definitely want something to work on something more passionate. But that's all up to you guys, because you guys have been making money on GTA 5 and now you're about to make money on GTA 6. Why would you stray away from that? Just like you've been making money on NBA 2K and WWE 2K. We get it. You're a business. You gotta make money. But you definitely have a team who wants to work on more projects other than GTA and Red Dead. There's probably someone in that development team that wants to work on Bully 2, LA Noire 2, probably bring back Midnight Club, which is something that should fucking happen. We need Midnight Club back. It's been dead in the racing franchise right now, except for Forza. And that's really not even saying anything. I love Forza, but Forza's been Forzaing for Forza how far long Forza can Forza. I don't even know what that meant, but fuck it. We need Midnight Club back, so bring that back. But I'm not saying the price of GTA 6 also makes me scared, because why can't you just outright say it? If you think that it's going to be 60, it's going to be 70, you already hinted at it being 60 and 70, just say it. Like, why are you beating around the bush? That's kind of like you're trying to look for an apartment and they're like, oh, ask for pricing. Yeah, okay, then that means it's going to be overly expensive, and I don't want to waste my time for no reason. I'm not doing that. Just tell me the fucking price. Anyway, moving on. Resident Evil Requiem had a Phantom chapter that Capcom cut. I was actually interested in this, so I wanted to read it. Capcom cut a whole chapter from Resident Evil Requiem that would have taken place shortly after the beginning of the game. According to Requiem director Koshi Naganishi, hopefully I pronounced that correct, Capcom excised a Phantom Chapter 2 during development, similar to how the company also cut Resident Evil 7's second gameplay chapter. I've mentioned in interviews before there was a Phantom Chapter 2 for Resident Evil 7 that was cut during development. Naganishi told Japanese website Den Fanami Ko-Gamer, it was a scene where you move from the first annex to the main building, but actually there was a Phantom Chapter 2 for Resident Evil Requiem. Frustratingly, Naganishi did not go into further detail on what this cut chapter of Requiem would have entailed, or which of the game's two characters it would have followed. Still, the director did discuss why Capcom often cut content, and it ultimately felt was not up to scratch. In the process of finalizing the game structure, we make a lot of choices, like let's move this scene further in the story, let's cut this part out completely, or let's add a different element here. Of course, we don't just suddenly cut things out at the end of development. We often make repeated revisions during the initial rough draft stage. In that process, it's quite common for entire chapters to disappear. Okay. It's similar to editing text or a video, Naganishi continued. We shoot a lot of footage, arrange it, and think about whether the intended message comes across, how the tempo and interests are, then we cut out anything that's unnecessary. Surprisingly, sometimes the overall result is better if certain elements are omitted. Subtraction is really important. Of course, the person who produced it will be disappointed and may even get angry, but if the result is good, everyone will be satisfied. Conversely, that means we have to take responsibility for the result. I get it. You know, cut out the fat in order to, you know, stay healthy within the development process. I get that. I get it. It's interesting to consider where this chapter might have taken place. No, I say I get it because, like he said, it's similar to editing text or video. There's a lot of stuff like in videos that like videos are longer than I think, and I'm just like, I look back at it and I'm just like, I don't need this part. I'm gonna cut it out, and then I'm just gonna like place this part a little bit beforehand. That way, I'm not having all this filler, or I'm not having this this part in there that doesn't really service the video well. I get it. I totally get it. It's interesting to consider where this chapter might have taken place. Sorry, guys. Allergies. The game begins with Grace Ashcroft exploring Rinwood, a hotel, before Leon is briefly introduced in an action-heavy sequence set in Rinwood's busy streets. The action then moves to Rhodes Hill Chronic Care Center, where Grace... Okay, I played the game. What do we... Okay. All right. Perhaps a more substantial section of Rinwood city streets was planned, or maybe more of Rhodes Hill was set to be included. Leon's gameplay here feels limited in order to keep the tension high while Grace remains underpowered. He's hoping more will be revealed at a later date. Possible. I wonder what that would look like. But we'll never know. Nintendo's next animated movie gets April 2028 release date. Bananas. Super Mario Galaxy movie might still be in theaters, but we already know when Nintendo's next animated film will arrive. Universal has now updated its movie schedule with an untitled Illumination/Nintendo event film that's set to launch on April 12th, 2028. Damn, they love the month of April. Illumination, of course, is the animation studio behind the Minions franchise, as well as we know. A 2028 return for Nintendo's animated movie franchise comes back as no shock. Rumors have persisted for some time that the company is mounting a Donkey Kong spin-off film, something that the character's absence in the Super Mario Galaxy movie made even more obvious. Nintendo has also already has a 2027 movie on the books. It is highly anticipated live action The Legend of Zelda film, which just finished shooting in New Zealand. Meanwhile, Bowser film actor Jack Black has suggested that he'll be back for a third Mario animated movie in 2029. If they do that, that's back to back, 2028, 2029. Jeez, money. All this places Universal's April 2028 date as very likely being the Donkey Kong movie, with Seth Rogen anticipated to return in his previous Super Mario Bros. Movie role. Fans are hoping the spin-off explores more of DK's Jungle Kingdom, and the viewers get to properly meet other Kong characters, Diddy, Dixie, and Cranky. Why did they not mention Cranky? Time will tell if Nintendo's Donkey Kong film tells an all-new story, or whether elements from various DK games are being incorporated, or whatever. Most likely it's gonna be the Donkey Kong movie. That's what I think. It's gonna be the Donkey Kong movie, which I'm fine with. I actually want a Donkey Kong movie. Moving on. I can cut. No, I can cut. I can cut this. Alien Isolation 2 was announced. It was a teaser. I didn't have to speak past it. I'm trying to get to this game. It's a lot. This is really important. I'm going to briefly talk about it because we're going to bring it back up on the next episode of the podcast. I'm going to briefly just talk about it. I'm not going to read the article. Basically, there's a DRM check for PlayStation, which people went fucking crazy and were mad about, and rightfully so. I was mad because I didn't understand what was going on or what it entailed. Essentially, what I thought at first was that it was going to check every 30 days if you have not played the game or turned your PS5 on, but that is not the case now that Sony has stated what was going on. Basically, it's going to be a one-time check when you open up that game. Once you have that one-time check, you will be fine. But there's a whole nother conversation that I'm going to talk about in the podcast that we will get to later on. Sony be tripping. Moving on. I'm going to read through this real quick because this is very long. Basically, Forza is going to have the festival playlist available, but it's going to be separate from the actual Horizon Festival. Basically, how you gain your way. It's going to be like kind of separate. It's going to kind of like a separate mode, which I think is a good thing because I didn't like the festival playlist of Horizon 5. So, good news. Good news. Moving on. Last article. Spider-Man Miles Morales actor talks about that missing Venom game. This was very weird. It's kind of just a he said, she said type of situation. And Najee, who plays Miles, was basically saying that because Tony Todd had passed away shortly after Spider-Man 2, that's where the Venom game or DLC did not become a thing because he had passed away. Jason Schreier, he had made a comment saying like, that's not true. There was back and forths. It was a whole thing. So yeah. Until Insomniac says something, I don't care. But I just thought it was very interesting that it started up this whole stir and this whole debacle of like, was it canceled? Is it? We don't know. That's the thing. But we'll just have to wait and see. I just know that Wolverine's coming out September 15th, and we'll be there. We will be there. Okay, before we get into Sonic and Sector All-Stars Racing, I have uploaded a whole new video about Speed Racer. I had went to hell and back to get this video up and running because Warner Brothers wanted to do their big thing. It has been lifted, so please, after you're done watching the stream, go over there and watch that video. Share it with your friends. I worked hard on it, and I'm very proud of it, so go check that out. Anyway, I'm going to get out of here. What happened to my music? Oh, it just got quiet. Okay. All right. Be right back.
Sega.
Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing!
And I have my mute mited. What is going on tonight? I actually don't know what's going on. It looks like very weird. Give me a second. Trying to figure out why it looks like this. Looks like cropped or something. Does it still show up like that? What is going on? Yeah, it still shows up like that. Don't know why it's showing up like this. Let me see. Let me check my. I don't know why. I have no idea why it looks like this, and I wouldn't know how to fix it. Let me just close out. Come back in. Maybe let me see. Maybe I'll just play it this way. Okay. Maybe. I want to see if this does something. It does something. I'm not too sure. Why are these not high? That's so weird. Okay. Let's see. I'm not too sure. Did it? Hello?
Sega.
Let's see how it looks. Hopefully it doesn't look like how it looked like before.
Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing!
Okay. I think I see what's going on here. I see what's going on here. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Turn that off. Yeah, why? I just realized this. Why is this changed? There we go. I think I fixed it. All right, I did it. Yay. I hope so.
Sega.
I hope so. Let's see.
Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing!
Is it fixed? Let's go. It's fixed. All right. Yeah, I think I did one cup. I wasn't expert. I think it was on advanced. Yeah, I did the first cup. Okay, so I'm gonna continue on. I'm just gonna continue on. Let me see if my levels are good first. Alright, the game's a little too loud. So let's turn that down. Just a tad. There we go. Bada boom. Alright. Let's check it now. Okay, kinda? Like, really? Kinda? Okay. I'm having technical And I mean the greatest technical issues. Let's bring it down to that. All right. I'm gonna assume everything worked out. Much better. There we go. Much better. Okay. We're ready to roll. Lego! I have no idea what's going on tonight. Absolutely no idea what's going on tonight. Let's try that again, shall we? Let's try to figure out these controls. This. Let's hope that doesn't happen again. We'll see. It didn't start until we got into the races, so I have no idea what's going on here. Quite the day. Quite the day. All right. Can everything run smoothly now?
Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing!
Can everything run smoothly now?
Shadow.
Sega.
Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing! Shadow.
I want to make sure you guys are hearing this, and if you are, I apologize. Well, I have no idea what's going on. Change of plans. You can always play forces. I was playing through the Overclocked mod, so because I never played it. We can play this and hope that it works. I feel like my live stream is clickbait. It's like I'm like, hey, we're gonna play Sonic and Sega All Stars Racing. Haha, joke's on you. We're gonna play forces. We'll see. I'm gonna continue on because I was randomly playing through this because I never played it. I thought I beat the stage. I guess I didn't. Okay, we're gonna play. We're gonna play forces, I guess. Yay!
Managed to get the lower levels of the city under control.
Whoa.
Giant liquid monsters is attacking right outside the Resistance's doorstep.
Oh shoot! What is my wait? I haven't played forces in so long, and I already forgot from the last time that I played. Oh, it's XX. Okay. I knew that. Okay. Whoa. They really did their thing with this. I kept seeing people talk about this mod, but I never played it myself, so it's new to me. The music is nasty. What the freaking camera? Whoa. Okay. No straight lines. How lovely.
Dang, look at this place. More banged up than before. Cleanup's a bit of a bust. Guess that's what I get for extended work leave.
Past a minute. Oh, I can go up this way. I didn't even need that dash ring. Okay. Oh no! I keep forgetting. The boost button is not the freaking home and attack.
You know, with all the reality warping stuff the Ruby can do, you'd think it'd be enough to give these bad boys a paint job. I mean, seriously.
I like the voice
Hitman's
actors
old
too.
robots look way better.
Oops. Whoa. Oh, I wanted to go the other way. Whoa.
Time, nuts.
It's getting real close. We can't hold down the fort for much longer. You might want to pick up the pace.
Woohoo!
Okay.
Okay. Nope, because I almost got hit by that shit. What the hell? I remember dying here for some reason. I don't know why. Oh, because of this little freaking thing right here. Okay. Why don't I forgot how stunted the forces jump is. Ooh.
Got a visual on the big guy.
This part is cool. Whoa!
Jesus. Ooh, okay. Guess we're doing this again. Hopefully it ain't too gross in there.
I like the chaos, perfect chaos reference. Okay. It sucks. I really wanted to play Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing.
Down it goes.
But this is fine.
Great work, Sonic.
It's a good improvisation.
Don't sweat it. Kudos to you, Commander.
I did much better than the first time I was playing this. I kept dying over and over again at that one part because I couldn't see the little water spring thingy-majig. A B rank? Well, I did die. You're right. My B. Where am I going? What? Am I going here? Oh, I have to win this with the S rank. Oh, damn. Okay. Shake and Bacon Media. Hello. This live stream is not clickbait. I was supposed to play Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing. But for some reason, it killed my audio every time I booted it up. So we're playing Forces Overclocked, apparently. I have no idea why. Why Sega All-Stars Racing did that to me. Whoops. Okay. So is that like with every stage you need to make... you need to get an S rank? Woof! You need to get an S rank to persist on. Improvisation, okay. That is a theme of this stream. Improvisation. Basically, I can't die. You lose everything.
More banged up than before. Cleanup's a bit of a bust. Guess that's what I get for extended work leave.
Growing up, my uncle... Hold on, I got you in a second. Actually, I'll just pause to read it. Growing up, my uncle had a Genesis and I had a SNES. We had so much fun banter back when... Skankin'! Oh, skankin' with bacon! Okay, okay. Don't worry, everyone gets pronunciation wrong. Use my name, Marcus. Or just bacon. Nah, I want to respect your name. Skankin' with bacon. I like it. Skankin' with bacon. Runs off the tongue really nice. But that's good. That wasn't. Thank you for that. Bond story. I like that. He had a Genesis. You had an SNES. So the rivalry was real back then. Shoo. Alright, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I don't know if time has a factor. Ah, I did the. Yes, I did the shortcut. Motherfucker.
How we doing for time, Nux?
I don't know. I'm checking myself. How are we doing with time? Because I don't want to.
Okay. Should be there in a sec. I'll try to speed things up.
Didn't die there that time. What? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, we are not losing this time. Except for this part. This could very much be the part. Oh, no, it's not. Okay, we're good. I don't know if... Does time have a factor in it? Maybe, because I know Forces was a time thing. I should prefer use my name Marcus if possible. Got you.
Okay, guess we're doing this again. Hopefully it ain't too gross in there.
Marcus it is. Well, it's nice to have you here, Marcus.
Great work, Sonic.
All right. Continue on.
Don't sweat it. Kudos to you.
S rank,
Commander.
please.
I'll keep at it in a
Please.
sec. Plenty more
Give me an
badges
S
we need
rank,
to give it
please.
the turnaround.
Fine. For everyone who's joining in, I am sorry. This is not clickbait. I tried to play Second All-Stars Racing Transform. Not Transform. Second All-Stars Racing. And every time I played it, my whatchamacallit had audio issues. So in turn, you're playing Forces Overclocked. Oh, I didn't even get an S rank on this. Do I have to get an S rank to proceed?
So Green Hill, huh? That's pretty close by. I could probably take a detour through here.
I'm confused.
Hi, I'm Dark Overclocked.
Whoa.
I'll be your guide through these strange, treacherous times we've seemingly found ourselves in. Collect rings to fill your boost gauge.
I keep messing that part up. Yeah, I think it's a time thing. No way. No way I just did the Unleashed IGN review. Jump over the pad.
That's pretty close by. I could probably take a detour through here.
It's alright. Alright. At least I got that together this time. Oh, there was a whatchamacallit there. Forgot I can use that. Alright, there we go. The music in this game, for Overclocked mod, is nasty work.
Huh? Okay, that's a tad
Ooh.
out of the ordinary. Not really giving me great vibes. Whoa! When Amy said energy spike, this is not what I expected. Better figure out what's happening.
Kayoshi! I wish I had I need to get an applause sound effect on my soundboard. I'm so glad Kayoshi's here. It's been a while since I've seen you in the stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh shit, I could have went up. Damn it. Alright. What the fuck? My homing attack didn't come out. Okay. Yeah, I think I died on this stage, so... Oh, fuck!
I don't remember there being this many Death Egg robots. around here.
Alright.
And all this ash. Green Hill's looking a lot more like... forget it.
Kayoshi, like I said to everybody, this stream is not clickbait. I was trying to play Sega All-Stars Racing, but every time I got into a race, it killed my audio for some reason. I didn't know how to fix it, so I just started playing Overclocked mod. I'm like, I don't know what happened.
Better watch my step. The whole place is coming apart.
Alright. Ah. I don't even know if we're making good time here. I'm hoping. I'm not gonna lie. And like, I mean, that's just Forces in general, but controlling Sonic in turns is
Looks like it's the end of the
so
road.
buggy. I
Let's figure out what's
hate
really
it.
going on.
S rank. I was so close. So close. Let me see. Do I need to, or am I just bugging? Am I not doing something? Do they want me to do this? And favor is always the drill. I had this helmet a lot of the time. God, this game was so weird. Weird. Very weird. Let's see. So I guess, okay, let me see. Maybe that's just it. Oh, stage 4's over.
And speak of the devil.
I'm alright. I'm okay.
We're closed in. The jungle is shifting. The vines here are moving.
Don't sweat it, guys. Me and the kid can handle this. Let's get going, partner.
Alright, posse out. Let's go. Yeah, that was a fail for me.
Quite the nuclear
I
winter.
don't know what I was
Courtesy of
thinking.
Our masked friend, I presume. Radar showing the squad somewhere up ahead. Watch your back, though, buddy. Don't know what Infinite could have up his sleeve.
What the fuck was that?
Whoa. Quite the nuclear
Okay.
winter. Courtesy of our masked friend, I presume. Radar showing the squad somewhere up ahead. Watch your back, though, buddy. Don't know what Infinite could have up his
I
sleeve.
jumped over the, okay, I jumped over the typical. Typical. Ring through this. I like this level. I like the level design and I like the level theming. The snowy forest.
Hold up. Didn't we get rid of all these casinos? Eggman tearing up the place was bad enough. Looks like Infinite's cranked things up to 11.
I could have took that shortcut right there. It's fine. Ooh. Glad you guys told me that, because I would have not pressed anything and would have not made it. Okay. 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 Let's go. Was in a race, check your files or config. Oh, sorry. Race, but did you check your files or config for? Yeah, I went through the configuration and everything. I thought it was something with my configuration, but maybe I need to go into the audio. Maybe something's messed up, but I never messed with it, so I don't know what changed. I'll look on. Blah, blah, blah. Cannot talk. I'll look at it off stream, and then the next time I stream, I'll come back, and hopefully I figured it out by then.
Over here! Help us!
Got eyes on you. Hang tight.
I like the. Oh my gosh! Like they really did their thing with this mod.
Where's the rest of your team?
We got separated. The communications are offline.
No worries. We'll find them.
Okay. Whoa. What? I like how that's not automatic anymore. Except for that time. Way to like perfect timing. Game. Like what the hell? Not automatic? Look at this one. It's automatic. Oh, yeah. You're a dum-dum. Okay. Sorry. Whoa, what the fuck, man? I jumped. Okay. Whatever. Didn't hurt my feelings. Totally fine about it. Just hurt your own feelings, game. Don't care. Oh, because it sent me... Alright, sometimes the level design direction is kind of iffy, but I won't speak too bad on it. It's better than original Forces. It's a learning curve, and that's what we like in Sonic games. Whoa. I like learning curves in Sonic games. Just like how I like my Unleashed.
Hey, nicely done, bud. Getting closer now.
Alright.
Get a range where we can reach him over the
I like
top.
that stage. Interesting bug there. Which one? If you I think you're talking about the jump, the vine. I think that was just because I didn't know where I was going and I didn't know how to hit the whatchamacallit, because the one I hit sent me higher, but I think I canceled out the higher jump because I thought I had to go to the one right there in the middle in order to make it to the higher one. But learning curve. We need learning curves in Sonic stages again.
Anyone there? I need immediate.
Which technically in Sonic Generations we kinda got that.
Hold on, we're on our way. Come on, partner. Let's take a shortcut above the forest.
Whoa, shit. Okay. Oh, I thought I can walk up there. I guess I can't. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, I'm trying to stream Sonic games tonight, or just this game tonight, or whatever, because I uploaded the Speed Racer video essay, and I already said that I was going to do a Sonic content marathon, and then I completely defy everything that I just said by doing a Speed Racer video essay. They're both very fast, so it follows within theme. Right? By the way, if you guys have not, I have uploaded that video, so look on... Ooh! Look on the channel. And save it to your watch later, because I know you're in here.
Thorn in my side.
Saving your watch later, man. I worked really hard on it.
Washed up. Need to work on my material a bit.
Proud of it, too. Gosh darn proud of it. Oh my gosh, these angles. Why have I slept on this mod for so long? This mod is nasty work. Okay. Whoa. What?
How you guys holding up over there? Guess not very well. Better kick things up a notch.
Oh, fuck. Oh my god. Like, you know what's crazy? This is what I thought Forces was going to be when I put that pre-order in. This is still a very simple boost game, but it has style, it has flair, it has passion behind it, you know. Versus damn it, I missed that. You know, what we got was, you know, yeesh. I remember I finished Forces in one night. Damn, his jump is not that high.
Whew. Okay, the radar says we're just up ahead. Let's hope we're not too late.
I like that stage. That was another good one. These stages are nice. I like the level design. I'm also working on Resident Evil Requiem review and now Pragmata. They're taking a while. Resident Evil is fully written. I just have to get it recorded and edited. Pragmata, I have to actually write and edit.
You guys okay?
Forces seem to be an okay game to me.
Hello?
I kind of agree with you. I agree with you. Looking back at it, I think it's because,
Wait a sec.
and I'm gonna do a whole video about this, about Forces, but I think it's because when
Fool me once.
we were coming after Boom,
Night to be playing
we expected something
Yeah, very subtle. And
really amazing,
so I assume
and
distress
that
signal
kind of
was meant to
like
draw us in.
Well, no.
changed
But after I saw
our perspective
you,
or our
your little
expectations, I guess you
tag-along
can say.
into the
So when we
jungle,
got what
I
we got,
decided to have a bit
it
of
kind of
fun.
like really left a
Then
bad taste in our
The
mouth.
soldiers
But
called us.
now replaying it, because I played
What
base
soldier?
Forces like recently. I think it was like last year, like maybe beginning of this year, and I was like, all right, it's
Are
just
we?
Not quite.
simple and safe, you know, and short. But it wasn't like overly bad. These cutscenes are like amazing. I like them.
No way. Metal Sonic?
Neo Metal Sonic.
He said,
That
"Bitch, get
explains
my
a
name
lot.
right,
Bet
Neo
you
Metal
figured it'd be
Sonic."
Fun to do a little tag team of your own.
I'm not fucking
As
playing.
ever, but you're too late.
Put some respect on my name.
Show me power. More power than you could ever hope to achieve. It cut me free from my master's strings. And now my plan has been set in motion.
I'm so excited for Metal Sonic and Sonic 4 movie.
Sticking your nose
I wonder what they're gonna do with him.
My organic duplicate.
Quite the mouthful. I mean, hey, I'm just happy to see some of my bad guys actually making friends.
And don't have
What's
anybody
next
voice
on
him.
the evil agenda?
Well then, well I guess if he
Nothing too
turns Neo Metal
exciting.
Sonic, I guess you kind of
Just
gotta have a
the
voice.
extinction of the resistance.
Well, can't always get what you
That's
want.
where that
Damn,
meme
kid,
comes
I'm
from. Is
itching for a
this
good fight.
mod? I never knew that. That's wow. I never knew that. That's fucking crazy.
Are you ready to surrender? My sensors detect low vitals. Your odds of success are 1.4%. It would be unwise to continue.
Nah, your math must be off. I was just getting started.
Do you truly believe you can defeat us both? Your determination is unquestionable.
Well, yeah, I kicked your butts before. Give me a minute and I'll do it again.
With such confidence, perhaps you could carry on alone.
Buddy!
He put him into the null space. God damn.
Nice. Yeah, good going. Let him just run off back to his little hideout. How exactly does this factor into your master plan? We could have ended this right here and now.
In due time, my friend. First, we shall break his spirit. Let the coward
Then
run for
we
now.
break his
He
heart.
knows nothing of our true
Sorry, Green
intentions.
Goblin.
Soon,
Spider-Man.
all of reality will bend
Sorry.
to our will. And I will be the one true Sonic.
Whatever.
He's
Try
like,
not to
I don't care
test my
about that.
patience any further.
Where does this leave us?
Homing beacon activated.
Oh, we about to get a solo Avatar mission again.
Sonic, you're back!
What happened? You're looking a bit worse for wear. Where's the kid?
The entire thing was a
I
trap.
lost a kid.
They got the jump on us. I only
Tony.
just made it out. But those
We
two
lost
lunatics sent the kid
everyone.
to null space.
Sorry.
He's stuck in there without
What is
me.
up with me and Marvel references tonight?
Wait, what do you mean by two lunatics?
Takes two
Oh,
to
yeah.
tango.
Remember Neo Metal Sonic? Well, get this. He's back. And he's in cahoots with Infinite.
Ooh, oh, ooh, oh, My confessions. Has no one done that meme yet? With like Neo Metal Sonic? I think it has been. Maybe I just been out of the loop. I need to know if someone
Neo
did that
Metal
meme.
Sonic?
Oh man, that guy's
Oh my
bad
gosh.
news.
I don't think I was there for that one. What is he, like a neon metal Sonic?
Miss Independent.
Not
No
quite.
one's done
More
this.
so, Eggman decided to give Metal
Neo
Sonic an
Metal
upgrade one day,
Sonic. I feel like
which
that's
royally
perfect.
Backfired. Without Eggman's leash,
I wish I knew how to
Metal
draw
Sonic
and
is crazy
animate. I
dangerous.
can make it.
You're sure he's not just another one of Infinite Solutions?
Positive. We're in trouble if those two are both using Phantom Rubies. No sign of the Chaos Emeralds either. Not exactly evening the odds.
Oh, can we? Is this mod gonna let us turn into Super Sonic
What's
at
our
the
next
end?
move?
Hopefully, that'd be cool.
Hold on a second. Our satellites just intercepted a distress beacon. It's coming from the kid's transponder.
Really? Where is he?
I've pinpointed the location. It looks like it's being broadcasted from the wreckage of the Death Egg.
Oh shit.
Wait, the Death Egg? How do you wind up there?
No idea, but I think this may have just clued us in on where Infinite and Neo have set up shop.
Do you think they're using it as a power source for the Ruby again?
Silver.
Well, the scan seems to confirm it. The core
To me,
must be
Sonic
online,
Forces was a bit
acting as a power source for the
overheated.
Ruby.
I think you meant to say
The readings for it are off the
overhated
charts.
because we come off
Wonder
Boom
reality
and
is
people
what
were
mess
really,
right now.
really wanted a good game to make up for it, but people had their hope up too high. Yeah. Yep, that's
Okay,
exactly what I
easy.
think
The
happened.
idiots rebuilt
And
their
I was
power
one of
source
them.
in the
I
same
meant
exact place as last time. Seems
Boom
simple
really
enough. Let's
just,
just break in again and smash it.
for what it was good. I think for the TV show it was good, but for what the game was, it was not
Doesn't
what I
look like it'll
wanted.
be that easy.
And then
The Death Egg seems to
we
still
had
fortify the
such
core.
that long
We've got the
hiatus, and then we
anti-Overload in
got
terms of
to like, oh, the
defenses.
next big Sonic game, and we were like, yes, like this is what we
We
wanted.
need to move our entire
Classic
focus
Sonic, I
on
guess.
this if we want
Okay,
any
and then it
chance
was
of
just
breaking
like,
in. Could
I
be
guess
messy.
Sonic Generations 2. No, oh, all right.
Still
Well,
got a
we're just gonna
homing
take
signal on
it.
the kid's location. The fleet could be a
And I was
distraction
excited.
while
I
slip in,
pre-ordered
find
like
the kid,
heavy.
and then get to the core.
At the time I was living in Georgia, and then I had to come back up to Philly for a family emergency. But I picked up my order. I transferred my pre-order over from Georgia to Philly, and then I like basically just played it all like that whole night in one night, and then I just finished it, and I was like, what?
2.0?
This is what? But I definitely think like Kayoshi, you're right. It definitely like
Yes, actually, I thought
Didn't-
it in 2 minutes this time. Wait.
wasn't
shut
that bad. It's just the timing where it came out, which is not really good. My bad. Mid Speed Racer. Okay. W Kayoshi watching my video while in the live. Yo, mad respect.
Making
Thank
final
you.
maneuvers. Not too long now before they deploy countermeasures.
Whoever did the artwork for this
How
mod,
was it,
did a really good job. I don't know if it's like multiple people, but they did a really good job. I like it.
Like last time. These beefed up defenses mean I'll have to hack into it and shut it down from within. Here, Sonic, take this. If you find any sort of console or computer hooked up to the core,
This song reminds me of
You're a miracle worker, pal. Though, what's the plan if Neo and
all I
Infinite
can think
check
about
into
is
what we're up
the
to?
well, once
Snap
you know
Cube
Sonic,
fan dubs.
maybe you could try to get their attention and lure the two away to someplace else. It may buy Tails some extra time.
Man, you guys are so good at on-the-spot decision-making in life-or-death situations. Loving it. Assuming things don't go south, chili dog's on me later.
Can I get a chili dog? I don't even need them. I just want one because you're offering some.
Eggman stuck it last time. Now they're on their way to blow this place to Kingdom Come.
It is evident that you merely lack the comprehension to understand where exactly your power comes from. We require an
I hear the
to maintain the Ruby's power,
Death Star
especially for
alarm in the background.
Fortunately
Nice
for
touch.
us, we already have everything we need right here. That being said, this
This
indeed
artwork
an
is so
unforeseen
good.
turn of events.
I fucking love
I did not
it.
expect them to find out this quickly.
Yeah, well, looks like your plan had a few tiny holes.
The core is still charging. We've yet to reach our full strength. But do not fret. For every second we grow stronger, It won't be long before the core is fully charged, and once it is, that insubordinate hedgehog will kneel before me. In the meantime, we will take the necessary precautions to protect the core. Deploy the battalion. We will crush their pitiful little band.
Terrific. Well, I suppose we can just chalk this one up to Eggman's brilliant programming.
Whoever's voicing Infinite in this mod is like, they're doing a great job because it sounds like almost close to like the voice actor for Infinite. I have a video coming out talking about Infinite's return in the franchise right now. It's fucking perfect. So I'm working on that. Got another video coming out too. Trying to work on stuff. Trying to keep myself attentive to this channel. Trying to grow, guys. I'm trying to get to 500 subs. What the fuck was that? Oh, okay. Oh, shit. What the? There we go. Forgot how to use the drill. I used to use it all the time when I played this game, and I forgot how to use it. Okay.
Run that by me again, buddy?
Oh, I could have took a shortcut right there?
We don't shut down that core soon. Those two are gonna be powerful.
Wait!
Let's rewrite reality. We'll all be done for.
Perceptive as usual, Commander.
These like level designs are really good. I kind of want to master these levels, like coming back to them. They're really good. I like them. I like them. I like them. I like them a lot. This music is nasty for this mod. I gotta give props to the Overclocked team. Like, it's really good. I like it. Like I said, Sega, I love how y'all treat y'all fans and y'all don't like shut down their projects and stuff. Unlike Nintendo.
Shouldn't be too hard to slip through to the center.
What? What? That was so close. Okay. Where am I going? Whoa, 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 whoa! I did not know they were right there. What the hell? This is why I need to be wearing my glasses when I'm playing games. I never listen to myself.
All right, I'm almost there.
Oh, wow. Oh, what? Camera angle? Okay, I'm gonna take my time with this. 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 Okay, there we go. Whoa! Okay. On a rail. Oh, I missed the fucking rainbow dash ring. What the hell is that flying? Oh no. Alright, come on. Wait! Oh, they're not playing. Chill out. Jesus. Go this way. Is this a shortcut? Jump back, jump back, jump back. No! No! Oh my god. No! I don't like to go back and forth. I didn't really pre-order games anymore because I feel like it's just not worth it. The only pre-order as of late was Screamer. Oh, you told me about Screamer. And then, I kept watching reviews about it. And the more and more I kept looking at it, I was like, I gotta keep trying. I gotta try it. And then I just didn't. I'll get to it eventually. But you enjoyed it. That's good. Yeah, I don't pre-order games unless I know definitely like I think the last game I pre-ordered was Pragmata, and I really enjoyed Pragmata. Like it was so fun, and the story was good.
Hey, there you are. Question
But that was the last game that
how'd you even get up here?
I played.
Whoa.
My latency is really bad.
We got the mood down, Pat.
Sorry about that, guys. Oh my god, I just realized.
Nice and creepy. All right, Tails, work your magic.
These firewalls are pretty complex. It's doable, but I'll need some time to hack it.
Don't worry, pal. We'll buy you as much time as we can. Any idea where Neo or Infinite are?
They were spotted pretty close to the front lines. Seems like they want to handle this personally.
Easy. We'll swing by there, try and create as much noise as possible, then lead Pointy and Edgy someplace away from the core. Where that someplace is, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
All right, sounds good. You got this, Sonic.
A walk in the park. I got this. Everything okay, kid? Stand back, kid. I've been itching for a good fight. All right, then. Let's rock!
Okay. Yeah, this mod is really good. But I will continue. I think we're gonna keep doing this next stream. I like this. This mod is really good. Plus, I noticed my stream is like having this latency issue right now. I don't know what's going on. It's like really laggy. Now it's good. It was just bad in that part. So I guess I had like spurts of doing that. I don't know. Okay. Okay. With that, I'm gonna get out of here. This was a good stream. I had fun. Spent 200 hours. I can give you a short review if you would like. Hell yeah. Yeah, give me a short review in the comments real quick. I kind of want to know because how much is it going for right now? Oh, it's only like $50. The regular price is $60. Thanks for the stream. No, yeah, no problem. I'm gonna try to stream for at least an hour Saturday. It's not definite. It's gonna be a late night stream. But I would say the next stream where I really have time would be the 8th. I'm gonna try for Saturday. We'll see. But will most likely be the 8th, Friday. Yeah, but streamer's like $50 right now, and it's $60 regular, so I don't mind keeping an eye on this. Is it on my wish list? It is on my wish list. Well, it's still there, so I'll keep an eye on it, and I just need to try it. I just need to try it. I just need to buy it and just fucking play it. It's just so many games coming out. I think this game fell out of my radar after Pragmata came out. And then now I'm heading into Forza territory. So oh, and then I also played this game. I haven't finished it. Where is it? What the hell? Replaced? I haven't finished it. I only got like 2 hours in it, but I love it so far. It's so good. Story, I enjoy it because not just being the number 1. Gameplay, twin stick will be weird at first, but it will become natural. I heard it's like a twin stick like control instead of just like a trigger type thing. Like it's weird. Like you don't just move with just one trigger. I heard that was weird. But like you said, you get used to it. I'll try it. I might be playing like 2 racing games next month, Forza and Screamer. So Forza streams, definitely. I'm gonna get the early access, so I'll be streaming on the 15th, which is that Friday. So yeah, Forza stream. I'm excited. Anyway, gameplay is fun. Online is not that alive, but I'm in a Discord where we all play. That's good. At least you found your community. At least you found your community. Yeah, I heard. I hope that online gets better, and I hope they do like an update, maybe like a new tracks or something. New story DLC, because I heard the story was like heavy, like it was really like the big thing for that game. Actual game have single stick controls. Actually, the game has single stick controls. Wait, oh shit, wrong button. Sorry. Overall, if you want single player racer, I say try it. Yeah, I'll definitely try it out. Like I said, it's only like what, $60? I shouldn't say only $60. That's still like a hurt piece to the wallet, but whatever. But yeah, I'm cool with that. Anyway, guys, I'm out of here. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. Thank you for everyone who came. I will see you guys possibly Saturday. If not, you will see me next Friday. The 8th. So, be sure to be here. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.